How's it going, everyone? Welcome. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Welcome to a brand new series here on Disney Magic Zack. Welcome to Zack's Disney Cooking. I'm a big fan of cooking. I'm a big fan of eating. I'm a big fan of the whole process. And why not share some of the Disney recipes that I've been gathering over the past couple of years? I've got cookbooks. I've got things that I'm excited to share through that book, and yeah, the recipes that we're going to be making today, I are from this book. I'm super excited to share them with you, create them with you, and most of all, just have a fun time here, because cooking for me is a fun experience. It's entertaining, it's therapeutic. And so today we're gonna do this. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna do it all together, me and you. And I'll leave the recipes down below in case you do want to check them out for every time a new video comes out when there is a recipe. And today we have two. We're making two. The first one is Bengal Beef Skewers from the Bengal barbecue over at Disneyland Adventureland. And sticking with the Adventureland theme, we're going to be creating our very own mint julep. Oh yes. So be prepared for that. Super excited. Now granted, I've had to substitute a couple of ingredients to make these because the local supermarket didn't have what I needed. And yeah, I checked a couple, they didn't seem to have what I needed. So we're just going to substitute with what I've got. And hopefully it comes out somewhat the same, but we'll have to taste test it when we go, because, you know, when I get to Disneyland, I'm going to have to taste test it. But anyhow, without further ado, let's get into this. Welcome for joining, and overall, let's have a fantastic time here. Let's get cooking. Making a drink here. Just want to commend my new Sneak Cup, inspired by Blockbuster, because I'm old and I remember Blockbuster. So yeah, fun. Alrighty, so the cookbook we are using today is the unofficial Disney Parks cookbook by Ashley Craft. Now, this has 100 recipes from Dole Whips to Mickey pretzels. It has everything in there, man. It has everything you could possibly want in a cookbook from the parks. Now, this series, I am wanting to do things from the parks, I'm wanting to do things from the movies, I'm wanting to incorporate all types of Disney foods, you know. Super excited to showcase that here on this series. Now, we are going to be making Bengal Beef Skewers. I can never say that word. I really have to think about it. And here they are. And right next to it, oh no, not next to it, is Jungle Juleps. We want mint juleps, that is further on. But today, this is prior to when I'm actually making the meal, because today is Sunday the 26th of May, and we have to marinate the meat in the sauce for overnight and prepare it, essentially. So we're preparing it today. We're going to cook it tomorrow, but it'll all be in the same video, so don't you worry about that. For me, it'll be a long time. For you, it'll literally be a second. Look at that. It's not happening, but like, it could do. Editing. But anyhow, yeah. So, Bengal Beef Skewers. Tucked right across the way from Indiana Jones' Adventure is Bengal Barbecue, a jungle-themed kiosk best known for its skewers and open view of the cast members working at the grill. Open for over 25 years, this snack spot and the ferocious tiger out front has become an iconic stop for anyone visiting Adventureland. Missing the Jungle Cruise? Want some Indiana Jones-inspired action? Try this hearty barbecue recipe. Serve with a fresh garden salad for a health boost. Now, I am going to do it with a vegetable rice. I feel like a vegetable rice would be a great addition to this. So I've got some carrots. I've got some split peas. I'm gonna boil them up and combine that with the rice to make like a vegetable savoury kind of like curry rice type essential thing. And I'm looking forward to making it, man. I'm very much looking forward to it. So the first thing we need to do is, in a medium saucepan over medium heat, add the teriyaki sauce, soy sauce, rice vinegar, red wine vinegar, garlic powder, ginger and brown sugar. Bring it to a boil, stirring often. Now that's absolutely fine, I can do that. What we're going to do is we're going to get these things out, we're going to start cooking. So let's get to it, let's do it. Alrighty, so let's just run through the ingredients here. I've got some teriyaki sauce here, some sweet teriyaki sauce. I've got some soy sauce. Now, I've not got any rice vinegar or rice wine, but because I literally couldn't find it, so I'm just going to substitute it for this, some Shoaxing rice wine. I don't know if it'll do the trick, I don't know if it'll be any different, I don't know, we're going to try it, we're going to do it. I've got some garlic powder, and I've got, it did call for fresh ginger, I completely misread it, so we've got some ground ginger. I can't imagine it being too different with that, it's still ginger, still does the thing, it's good, it's fine. And then we've got some corn flour here, and some brown sugar. Now the first thing that the recipe calls me to do is add the teriyaki sauce, the soy sauce, the rice wine, rice vinegar, garlic powder, ginger and brown sugar. Bring it to a boil, stirring often. So we need half a cup of teriyaki sauce. So let's get that bad boy in. That's a lot of damage. Holy moly. Wow. That's a lot of teriyaki sauce. Do you like teriyaki sauce? Yes. You know what though, that smells pretty damn good. Okay, that needs to go into the wash. Actually, no, it doesn't, because I need it for the other thing. Oh, it is. Okay, teriyaki sauce is in. We need half a cup of soy sauce. There we go. Beautiful. We need a third of a cup of rice vinegar. So I'm just going to put in maybe like a quarter of a cup of this, because it asks for a tablespoon of red wine vinegar too. So I'm just going to put in a quarter of a cup of this, because I feel like this should be okay. A teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of ginger, there we go, and a brown sugar. We need 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. So I've got a quarter cup here, we're just going to put 3 of those in. 1, 2, 3. There we go, look at that. Alrighty, and then we need to bring that to the boil. So let's get a pan on a medium heat. Bring it to the boil, so we'll put that on like a number 3. That'll be good. I'll be back with you in a minute. So the next part of the recipe calls for 3 tablespoons of corn flour, or cornstarch, which is the same thing essentially, and 3 tablespoons of cold water. So we're going to do that. So, oh my days, let's open on what we've got. That's 1, 2, 3. There we go. And I need 3 tablespoons of water, so I'll be back with you in a minute. 3. Perfect. And we need to mix that. So let's get a little bit of a spoon and mix it up together. Let's go. Oh gosh, it's like glue. Okay, so this is starting to boil now. So there we go. Now, the recipe says to overheat and gradually stir in cornstarch mixture. So here it is. Here's our little mixture there. Now we're going to just gradually add that in. And this, I assume, will thicken it up. Beautiful, beautiful. And here it is. Here's our sauce there. Don't know if you can see that, but yeah, there it is. Get it right in there. Alright, so this needs to cool for about 20 minutes. So all of you are not going to see that clear. I'm not going to make you wait. So I'll do the waiting. You'll see what happens next. See in a minute. So it's been about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. This is all cooled now. This wonderful little sauce here. It smells delicious. It smells gorgeous. We've got our beef here. So now what the recipe says to do is add meat chunks to, allow the sauce to cool. Pour half the sauce into a shallow dish. I've got a little dish here. We're going to pour half of that into here. And then we need to add some of the meat into there as well. To cover it, essentially. To cover it all up, to cook it, let it marinate overnight. And then refrigerate the rest. So, I'm going to put this in here. Put all that in there. Let that kind of ferment over the evening. It sounds like a really disgusting word, but you know, it's essentially what it's doing, isn't it? It's fermenting, it's growing the flavours, as it were. It's an awful lot. Look, this is going to be a big enough container. It should be. We're nearly done. There we go, and then that is going to go on. It needs to be covered like so. I'm just going to give it a bit of a shake. Make sure it's all covered. There we go. That's there, and then the rest of it needs to go into this other little bowl here, which is what we're going to do now for refrigerated. There we go. That's going to go in there to refrigerate. That can go there. And they need to go in, the meat needs to go in overnight to marinate, so we're going to keep that in the fridge, keep it cool, and then tomorrow when I make dinner, we're gonna make it, we're gonna do it. So I will see y'all tomorrow, or maybe, you know, whenever this little video collides together. But anyhow, I will see you tomorrow in my time, in real time. In video time, it's right now. Alrighty, welcome to day 2 of the same video, making the same meal. Today, this is the day we're making the food. This is the day we've decided we're going to eat the stuff. So, before we do carry on moving on to that, we are going to prepare the mint julep. Now, I'm super excited for this. Super excited. So, in the book it says to use a microwave safe bowl and put it in the microwave. I don't own a microwave. Yeah, that's the thing. So I've got a pan here. I'm just gonna bob it in the hob, and it says we need a cup of water, a cup of granulated sugar, and a tablespoon of mint extract. So I've got my sugar here. I've got my peppermint extract here, and I've got my water in the pan here ready to go. And this is going to create a syrup. In fact, actually, I might want to double it because we're going to make it for the 4 of us. So I need 2 cups of water, 2 cups of granulated sugar, and 2 tablespoons of mint extract. So I'll get that. Alrighty, so we're stirring up the syrup. This is starting to create something here. It smells delicious. It smells absolutely gorgeous, mate. Absolutely gorgeous. I've got a little bit of a jug. It's all stirred up, and now I'm going to pour it in here, and it needs to refrigerate for at least an hour. So let's do that. It all fits in. Oh, no problem. No problem. Look at that. Alrighty. And then this needs to be covered. There it is. There's our mint julep syrup, all thingied up there, all tied up, ready to go. Now it needs to go in the fridge for at least an hour. And now we wait. Alrighty, so what we've got here, these are the skewers. I need to set in water for 30 minutes. So we've got that there. I've got some grated carrot here, which I'm just going to thingy on the top. I've got some peppers, some little mini sweet peppers, and I've got some broad beans, like peas in a pod. So I'm just going to chop these up, get them in, salted, ready to go. And then what I might do is I might actually grill these with the beef skewers. And do it that way, because why not? There we go. Alright. It's been about half an hour since I've sorted everything out. The grill is on. The skewers have been sitting for about half an hour or so in water. The meat is here, ready to go, to get it out. It looks insane. Like, it looks like it's really in there, which I'm super excited for. So the next thing we need to do is thread the meat onto the skewers. So I'm going to do that, and then it just needs to be prepped. Now, it did say to prep it with 10 minutes on ready to grill on like a medium heat, which it is. It's already doing that. It's currently on a number 5. That's like a medium for me. I don't know if it's for you. I don't know. But then it says dip a folding paper towel into olive oil. Now I've used this is very slightly different. I don't know if you guys have it in America, but we have something called Fry Light here over in England, and I've used that. It's olive oil. It's all good. It should work. It should be all right. But anyhow, let's get this going and let's get it cooking. Here we go. This is what we're working with, boys. It's just a matter of turning these over, cooking it nice and even. Be careful not to take the meat off properly, all the way. Alright, and then on the back here, if you can see, we've got some noodle. I've decided to do noodles instead of rice. So looking forward to that. We've got the noodles there. I've got some peppers here growing on the grill. And I've got some carrots here as well, which I'm just gonna probably just grate onto this here as well. Club soda. And then give it a stir. Okay, now I couldn't find anything to garnish it with, so it's alright, it's fine. So, the only thing to do now is to give it a go. Okay, that's nice. Ooh, delicious. Alrighty, it's time to dish it up. Plates, foods. 1, 2, 3. And there we have it. Alright everyone, so that is the meal made. Bengal beef skewers with a egg noodle side with some broad beans and carrots with a mint julep for a drink here. It's been super fun to make this, it really has. It's been a fantastic journey, starting it yesterday and just letting those, letting it marinate and letting it do what it does overnight. And I cannot wait to try this. I cannot wait to give this a go. 100% I cannot wait to try this. So yeah, I think the best thing to do is to give it a little bit of a taste test for you guys. There we have got a little bit of the beef there. Oh, that is gorgeous. That is beautiful. Obviously, I can't taste test it to Disneyland until I get a chance to go, but 100%. I mean, not to toot my own horn, but I am a good cook. So, maybe. But, oh my, they are beautiful. And thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you take a chance to make this recipe. Again, I will leave both in the description down below for y'all, so you can check it out. Give it a go yourself, and if you do, let me know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful time. I'm going to go and enjoy my mint julep, my Bengal beef skewers, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace. Wonder if we had a bit of rum to it, would it be any better? Who knows?